Hello everyone, welcome to the Super Dash channel. Today we're going over my top 5 cards of the Crossworld set. With the tournament power right around the corner, I felt like it's time to kind of review the previous set. If you're a DBS card game player or enthusiast, like this video and subscribe with notifications so you don't miss anything. At the end of the video, comment down below any thoughts or questions you have regarding this video. I love talking about the DBS card game with this great community, and this is the place to do it. Let's get into the video. In this video, I'll be doing the review based on personal preference and what I thought really affected the meta, what really affected decks that played past couple months, just really that were really strong and very effective, and just overall had somewhat of an impact in how like I said, the meta was structured, how tournaments played out, and all of that. So I chose to do one each from each color. So we'll have, like I said, a top 5, and let's take a look at the first one. The first one is Yellow Shigesh. Everyone knows what this card does. I chose this card for the top yellow deck, or top yellow card, because this deck single-handedly, playing Vegeta was a nice runner-up. I felt like this card just pushed so many different decks, and they just were up here. No decks just competed with a lot of the decks that are running this. Mecha, Apes. No, those are probably the top 2 examples for this. But as long as you were running a yellow leader, any yellow leader, you were able to have a huge impact just by having this card in your hand. It affected gameplay so much, and it allowed you to either go super offensive or super defensive. My favorite deck that I played this card in so far is actually the new Mecha deck with the Legendary Super Saiyan package that I have a deck profile for. Check that out. But just being able to drop a Kale with this card, being able to drop King Vegeta with this card, being able to drop Explosive Spirit Son Goku, being able to drop Kaba, being able to drop whatever Saiyan you want to, as long as it was 3 or less, it just made decks running this card so powerful. So that's why I chose this as the top yellow card. Going on to the next one, we have the black card, Trunks Power Overseeing Time. Not a tremendous amount of decks ran this. It was more of the Veggies or Mecha Apes, or just some variants of those 2 decks. But I believe this was probably the strongest black card of Crossworld set. And most of the time, the decks that were playing this card, they were going in and getting a Shigesh. So you'd have like 6 or 7, 8 Shigeshes in your deck at a given time with this card. So it's just a great pick, but not only for Shigesh, but it allows you to get any battle card that's in your warp. So as soon as you warp your entire drop area with this card, you get to pull out any battle card you want. That, just by itself is strong, no matter what it's going in for. So with the decks that ran it, with its effect, with just how powerful the card actually is, I picked this card as the top black card of the Crossworld set. Going into the next one, it is the top green card, Caulifla. Kind of keeping with, I guess, the same kind of deck. This card made the Kale card so much better. Being able to drop this with Kaba, I might make a top promo card, but I kind of left promo cards out of this. I just kept with basically what you could get from the booster box. So that's why this is top green card instead of Kaba. But just the Kaba and Caulifla combo, being able to drop Kaba turn 2 and drop her along with that, as long as you get it off the top 10. Being able to take a life, self-awaken, have a 20k beater. It's just an all-around great card. And like I said, it prevents your card from being blown up by one of the strongest cards, Kale. And it really made the Veggie package very viable. I think this is like the centerpiece. You can have Kaba, you can have Kale, but if you don't have Caulifla, it kind of makes those 2 cards not as good. I believe that this card pretty much single-handedly put those 2 pieces together to make the Veggie package. So that's why this is the top green card. And the next one, we have actually the only leader card, the blue Son Goku leader. Here's the front side, there's the back side. I picked this card because I think it's the best blue card, probably one of the better ones we've had throughout all the sets. Definitely top 5. The Ultra Instinct Son Goku is probably runner-up in this set. I really like that card, but I believe this leader, without this leader, none of the decks that a lot of the meta has ran would be as viable. This made aggro decks a possibility in this meta, because you don't have to run blue cards with this. You can run any color. Any color with this leader was strong. Turn 1, you get 2 energy, and you get to tap out, and at the end of your turn, you get to turn 3 energy into active. That's just great. You have offense, defense. It's an all-around beautiful card. For those of you who have seen some of my other deck profiles, you'll know that this leader card is the most seen out of my deck profiles so far. I do believe he's just one of the strongest leaders we've had next to Mecha Frieza. Definitely one of my personal favorites. Like I said, he's strong, just overall one of the best leaders we've had, and in this set it was the best blue card we got. So the last one to wrap this up, we're going with more of a spicy, personal favorite, just for fun, Hyper Evolution Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. I really like the GT Super Saiyan 4 evolution. It was just really awesome, a really interesting take on the Super Saiyan evolution, and this is just a personal favorite. I didn't actually get to personally pull this card, but this card is just so beautiful. The artwork is awesome, its ability is awesome. That GT deck was so insane. I really hope, with this coming set, that we get to see this card kind of come back and get played in some decks, because this card was awesome. Like I said, it's a beautiful card. The other runner-ups for red were probably Fearless Pan and Topo. There weren't many red cards that had like a soul impact in any decks really, besides red decks. Fearless Pan was an excellent aggro card to get off chain attack, or just to drop when you already had a board. So that was a pretty close runner-up. And Topo was another one just because it gave red a negate for just 2. It gave him a body, and it gave him something to possibly swing on and be able to turn to active mode if it killed something. So it was an all-around, Topo was a really good card as well. So with the tournament power right around the corner, I felt like it was nice to have just a review of this set and look at kind of the better cards, your favorite cards of this set. Comment down below your favorite cards from this set. I'd really like to know what you thought had like a huge impact, or what you just personally loved. Just something you loved, like a card you loved out of this set. Because there's a lot of nice flavor cards, a lot of nice throwback cards, and I believe Crossworld was a pretty nice set. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe with notifications so you don't miss anything in the future. And comment down below any questions or suggestions you have about this video. I love talking about the DBS card game with this great community, and this is the place to do it. See you in the next one.